Been real quiet on them Lakers.
Say, dog. Welcome back to another episode of Who's Doing Podcast. We put basketball proper perspective. And I always mess that up sometimes. I'm your host, D Knows Ball. That's Ray. White boy Chris, little Chris could be joining us later. I'm not sure. But today, you know what I'm saying? We got some light stuff. We're gonna be talking about yesterday's games. We're gonna get some word around town headlines. But we got the Mavericks post-trade update, trust meter, and is anyone even hyped for All-Star weekend? Stay Ray, because we finna go and get into it. But I don't know if there you go. Cause I was gonna say I ain't know if Lucas wanted to hop on. What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's good? What's good?
Did y'all see that the latest poll that we had put up there?
Oh yeah. I try to put it on Instagram too.
Cade Cunningham, Franz Wagner, and Jalen Williams. I guess we can start with who do y'all think just the best out of those three. Y'all know I got JDubb. Quit playing. I was a big Franz guy, but JDubb be going crazy.
I'll start then. I gotta agree with you. It's JDubb for me, but it's a little close. I still got Franz like right there behind him, and at the end I got Cade Cunningham. So I don't agree with the results of this poll, but I do think Jalen Williams has proven himself to be the best out of these players you have right here. He's leading. I think he's leading the league in 3-point field goal percentage right now, and he's just a solid all-level scorer right now on an OKC team that's in second in the West. So I think he's a solid player, and he tries defense.
I'm glad to give you some pushback on that one. I can't say he's solid. That boy is borderline. Right now, he's an all-star level player, caliber player. I'm going to say that. He's the second option on the top 3 team in the West. And he's one of the most efficient young players in the league. Damn near, he's one of the most efficient players, not even just young players, in the league on really good volume. He could take more shots. You look up, he don't even take a lot of shots, bro. And he a two-way player. I think he's a better shooter than Franz. He's a better everything than Cade. But I think him and Franz is the closest, but I don't know. Ray, you got any comments on this?
I mean, when I seen the post, I said it was the start, bench, and cut. And I had basically what y'all was saying. I started JDubb, I benched Franz, and I cut Cade. I don't know what the hype is behind Cade still. Every time I see him play, I don't see it. I'm not saying he's not an NBA level player, but as far as just being a former number one, it's like it's very disappointing to watch.
What
I know he on the
like
I know he on the worst team in the
What about his game makes you just think he's overhyped?
He's like, I thought at first he just wasn't a good 3-point shooter. He's not a good shooter at all. Like if he's not in the paint, it's a no-go. His passing ain't that great. He's slow. It's one like Luka plays at his pace. Cade just plays slow. Yeah, I think sometimes people get that mixed up. Like I don't know. It's like he almost trying to calculate in his mind as he's dribbling what he's about to do versus already knowing and just saying, okay, I'm going to go at my own pace about it. It's like he's going slow purposely because it's like, I really don't know what I'm about to do with the ball. So I feel like his playmaking is average for a guard. His shooting is below average. And even his the best thing about him, in my opinion, that I've seen is his finishing. And then even that is just that's borderline decent. Like it's slightly above average. It's nothing nothing really stands out about his game.
I just posted the poll because I agree with you, Ray. I think the comparisons to Luka Doncic was just so savagely disgusting. I was so upset. I told y'all that was the first video I made on my channel. I don't believe in Cade. I'm surprised that he's leading this poll. It's 65 votes too. That's a decent sample size.
Yeah.
So for that amount of people to think Cade Cunningham is better than Franz Wagner and Jalen Williams, I don't know what to tell them. And I put it up in Bleacher Report. Nobody's picking. Well, there's one dude that's picked Cade, but he's an idiot. But other than that, man, I just don't understand it. But I think we all in agreement. It's Jalen Williams, Franz Wagner, then Cade Cunningham, and I don't know about y'all. It's not even close. Like Cade a far third out that trio, but we can move on.
Cade living off that hype, man.
What Cade and them? Like that's the only thing I've been hearing about Cade when they was asking who was the best high school team of all time. It was that Montverde team.
Yeah.
And they was like, is that the team with Cade and them? And they went viral, but yeah.
Nah, he living off that hype, man.
So we get into some word around town. Oh my goodness. These just the headlines that's been going on.
I've been waiting for word around town.
Isaiah Stewart got arrested for punching Drew Eubanks, the most random shit ever. PJ Tucker got fined for $75K for publicly asking for a trade. AD says Lakers are forging an identity, and this is who we are. Where do y'all want to start? I guess we could start with Isaiah Stewart.
I didn't know he got arrested.
I already got arrested too.
I mean, he already out, but I don't know, bro.
What did they say what the altercation was about?
Man, they say they just got into it, and all I know is Monty Williams got mad at the Suns because the Suns made a statement, and they basically said it was unprovoked, and that's what Monty Williams got mad at. He was like, "Unprovoked? How y'all know it's unprovoked?" I just think the whole thing was weird, but the Suns say it was unprovoked.
So he just randomly.
Stewart just picked Eubanks just to do something. That's what the Suns saying. He was just unlucky. The unlucky guy that day.
That's what the Suns were saying. And that's why I think Monty Williams came out and was like, bro, how y'all know? Let's let the investigation play out or whatever. But Isaiah Stewart already out. But what was you saying, LaCruz?
Yeah, I was just saying, so he randomly just decided Drew Eubanks is the one that's going to get some hands.
Probably. He probably just wanted to bully that nigga.
Man.
He probably wanted to bully
they already got a stigma on what's it called? On Stewart ever since the LeBron incident. He out of control. So I mean, that's something as long as he in the league, that's gonna be tied to him. He can't control his emotions. He's a wild one, a hothead, a guy looking for fights. Like that's automatically gonna be tied with him. Even if he innocent in this situation, he automatically gonna be looked at as, he's the bad guy.
Do y'all think he got Y'all think he got a from what y'all seen of him? Do y'all think he got a attitude problem?
He's had some situations where he's definitely like it was something problematic there. But it seemed like as the years that went by since that LeBron incident, it's kind of gotten better. But he had small incidents on the course that every player sometimes has, especially when you were big. Sometimes you can bang with somebody the wrong way, and they might do a little shove here, you shove them back. So I mean, it's little stuff like when we think about some people that we've seen in the past, or even currently in the league, that's been problems. I don't think he ain't no real issue like that. But he's definitely, you done seen some signs here and there, like, okay, this dude's Stewart tripping now. But see, I ain't never read too much into it.
I don't think it's a thing. I don't think it's he got a problem. I just think he's just naturally probably like a tough guy, and it's just like if you mess with him, he own that. But when you get to the point where you just hitting people back, like that's damn near hitting a nigga backstage, not backstage. What's that shit called? In the back. He hit the dude in the back before the game. So
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
don't.
Why are the two
I was
teams
just
even that close to each other before the game started? Like, how y'all even in contact with one another? That's crazy.
Man, you know these dudes is friendly. They back there talking, they chopping it up. It ain't like the old
Stewart
days.
don't come
Bro.
around as I'm about to go talk. Hey yo, I'm about to go talk to the other team real quick. I'll be right back. He don't come around as that type of guy. So I don't, it's sketchy how they was even. It had to been some words said. It could have been just on the fly. He bumped into him, or he thought he heard something. It could have been anything. But I don't see Eubanks and Stewart in the same area before the game started.
But my thing is with I think the Monty Williams coming out because he did work for the Suns. Him coming out saying criticizing the Suns for saying that it was unprovoked. Y'all agree with Monty Williams saying that before all the facts is out? And was the Suns even wrong for saying that? Because I was like, why did he comment and point that out?
I'm assuming if they coming out saying something, then somebody must have witnessed something.
I think Drew Eubanks told, if I'm not mistaken.
That boy pulled a Nikola Mirotic. I get hit, I'm saying something.
And then my thing is, Stewart, how you got the energy to fight? You've been missing the last few games with this ankle sprain. You fighting on an ankle sprain? And dude really might be tough, bro. to really risk a fight with a boy.
He said my ankle sprained, my hand ain't.
But sure, what if Drew Eubanks just kind of I ain't gonna see I ain't finna say Drew Eubanks soft, but you didn't hit him back. Like that's my whole thing. Like it wasn't
that boy ran off and told the story.
You're
in trouble now, mister.
Because my thing is, it sounds bad because Drew Eubanks didn't hit him back. If we just would have heard that Isaiah Stewart and Drew Eubanks was squabbling, like Isaiah Stewart like 6'8", he big, but Drew Eubanks like 7'1", man. We just heard they were squabbling, man. They about equal size. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like he went to no little guard and punched him. Drew Eubanks big as hell. So we heard they were squabbling, it wouldn't be as bad. But since it sounded like he won't go and went and told, that's what make Isaiah Stewart look bad. But I kind of agree with Monty Williams because I don't think nobody just randomly punching nobody. So don't come out Suns and say it was unprovoked.
Yeah.
But we can move on. PJ Tucker fined $75K for publicly asking for a trade. That dude is so unhappy. He too old for this shit, bro.
Man, Bones Island pouting over there.
Bones, I understand though.
What contending team can PJ join right now this late in the season? He think he about to just move somebody off the depth chart.
What's up with Chris Middleton? Take his ass back to Milwaukee.
They just got Gallinari.
Take his ass back to Milwaukee.
They did that?
Yeah, they just got him.
Yeah, they just got Gallinari.
Gallinari ain't the defender that PJ Tucker is, though, but he definitely gonna be a boost for their offense. But that's the thing; they keep getting guys, offensive guys.
Yeah, they don't need that.
I mean, other than Patrick Beverly, he ain't no offensive guy. But I mean, they keep on just I don't know. They looking at the wrong stuff.
And PJ took over.
That's a good pickup though. I didn't even think about the Bucks.
That's a good pickup for Gallinari too, but it's just like they need more defense. And adding Pat Bev, adding PJ Tucker, and then you got Dame, Giannis, and Brook out there. That wouldn't be that bad, bro. That wouldn't be that bad. Cause I don't know. But I think PJ really mad because they didn't buy him out. But it's just like, say, bro, just chill. Just chill. You might win a championship.
I know.
The Clippers probably did tell him and Harden, like, hey, y'all gonna have vital roles for the team, and then when PJ
was salary filler.
When PJ Tucker walked out the room, they were like, all right, now back to real business.
Y'all both gonna play a pivotal role.
Nah. Yeah,
glad to have you.
But why he tripping, man? It's just like, bro.
Because he want to play.
How old is he? How old is he?
He ain't no spring chicken. For NBA.
He like 38. I don't know. He old.
He came in the league kind of old. He been in the league at least about 12 years now.
For a 38-year-old to be complaining about playing time is crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy.
38?
Yeah, he's 38.
So.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he 38.
A 38 role player at that, like it's once you're on a team like that, it's hard. It's not too many teams looking at a 38-year-old and saying, "Yeah, we need to go get that guy," because you're not what you not what you once was. We seen it last year. You wasn't. So it's like
he went long stretches without hitting a shot.
I mean, he did have that one game when he got up in MB phase. He was he had some key moments.
MB was being soft. But PJ Tucker was not the answer, bro.
No, I'm saying that particular game.
No, I'm saying PJ Tucker for
game.
him to roll up like that. No, I'm just saying for him to roll up like that.
You know, PJ Tucker think he Udonis Haslem or something. Like, you know, everybody got that one guy on their team where he may not be the best talent, but you know.
Is PJ Tucker better than Udonis Haslem? Putting y'all on the spot right now. PJ Tucker or Udonis Haslem? Who y'all picking at the best of their abilities?
I'm gonna go PJ.
Give me PJ too.
I'll go PJ, but I mean Udonis Haslem wasn't bad.
He wasn't bad, but PJ could hit that corner three and guard the wing.
I think people remember him better as a leader than he was as a player.
That's fine, yeah. Like at the end of the day, not many people gonna remember him now as a player. They gonna remember him for being on the bench.
Boy, he down there in Miami. He from Miami. He sound like he from the hood. He down there bullying that organization, man.
When we see him
live in that organization, huh?
I think DJ. I mean, you can speak on this too, but when we seen him live, like Paul Pierce said something, and some people said it came off as hating, but when he got that what was that he got? Was his jersey or something? What was it? He just got an honor or something.
His jersey got retired.
He got his jersey retired.
And Paul Pierce was like he didn't earn, like he basically didn't earn it. They gave it to him. And Haslem was like basically like, man, Pierce, I could have chose violence or whatever. And I'm thinking in my head, like, first of all, you too old to be thinking like that. But then he was like, but people was defending Haslem. So he was like, my fan base or whatever already said enough. I don't even got to say nothing else. Like, I could have went about it a different way. And I'm just like, bro, the fact that you even think that your career even is next to Pierce's, though.
The fact that he think he got a fan base is crazy.
Well, no, it was people defending him.
He got love in Miami.
I think it was just. I think it was more people just didn't like Pierce more so than people that were just fans of Haslem.
I ain't gonna stunt. I love Paul Pierce's game, but as a person, I respect Haslem more. Haslem, he seemed like a respectable dude, but come on, bro, he sucked. He sucked. Like he shouldn't have played no 20 years. He should be capped out at 13. He had 7 years of absolutely doing nothing. Like
his last year in the league should have definitely been when LeBron left the Heat.
Y'all remember when Tyler Hero tried to throw him that?
I was about to bring that up. That was crazy.
That dude
man.
almost caught a Charlie horse. That dude, boy.
He looked at Tyler Hero like, why would you do that?
Yeah, bro.
Tyler Hero was looking at him like, bro, you should have caught that. I said, y'all both crazy.
Hey, while we on jersey retirements, you know how Shaq just got his in Orlando.
Yeah.
When you think Dwight getting his?
He better get that mug in the next 2 years.
Man, they gotta let this shit blow over, bro. Like he's still hot out here.
Shaq, boy, because you know Charles Barkley and them gonna be ribbing at Shaq about that. And Shaq gonna be over there steaming.
Say, bro, they gotta let his name air out a little bit, bro. They gotta let his name
give it at least 3 years. At least 3 years.
Yeah,
Shaq.
Bro. But him on the back door, Shaq is crazy. If you do that shit, like
you think about it though, he man,
he was better than Shaq. He was better than Shaq as a Magic.
I was like, who done more for Orlando than Dwight Howard? Not just Shaq, but just period. Nobody.
He's the best Magic as of now.
I know who you want coming for that spot. I already know.
Say, bro, he's going to get it. Well, nah, that's a tough pass. That's a tough. Say that. Don't do that. Oh,
he got a long way to go. I'm not finna just rate. Just
Paolo, I'm gonna say this: if Paolo stay on the course he gonna definitely be the Magic's greatest scorer ever, and possibly a greatest what's it called? He gonna probably lead him in assists when it's up. Like I was,
he gonna lead him in points too. Oh, go ahead.
I say he gonna be the greatest scorer ever. But me and DJ was talking, and DJ said something that was already on my mind. He's underrated when it comes to passing. People only look at, oh man, he a scorer. He can create his own shot anytime he wants to. They give him the comparisons to like his game to Melo, but I'm like, bro, he is way more than Melo ever thought about being on the offensive end. And I love Melo, but man, that boy can pass the ball. Like he knows how to read when a double is coming. He knows how, okay, this shot, I can get this shot off, but I really don't want to take this type of shot at this angle. And he'll see a pass. And I mean, I didn't realize, based on what I've seen, I didn't see a lot of him in college. I watched a little bit of him last year. But I didn't know he could pass that good. That was something. When I was watching him on TV, and I was like, this dude got 10 assists. I knew he was passing the ball, but I was like, I didn't realize he had 10 assists. But yeah, he gonna be somebody to look out for when it comes down to just that franchise, and he gonna be in the history books.
Oh yeah.
And Ray, they ain't got no spacing. Look, Chris, they ain't got no spacing.
They do need some shooters over there. I know they want a guard. That's going to be their main focus, acquiring a big name guard. So we'll see who they get. I know they throw around Darius Garland in case Cleveland try to blow it up or something like that. We gonna see who they get.
See, we gonna get into Cleveland later, but I don't think Cleveland should blow it up. It's just retool around Mitchell and Jared Allen. We go get to it. Jared Allen has took a leap in his offensive game, and so has Evan Mobley.
Yeah,
but I was gonna say this because Paolo really don't have no holes in his game. He got a lot of stuff he just needs to keep on polishing and refining. But Jalen Suggs, is anybody gonna talk about Jalen Suggs and how he was doing SGA in that first half? SGA wasn't saying it, bro. He was, oh my goodness. I was low-key kind of happy, but then I was kind of like, damn, SGA, you really getting locked up.
Yeah.
And he was hitting threes. That boy out there looking like a black Alex Caruso. That's what I say. Jalen Suggs like a black Alex Caruso.
Yeah.
But we can move on. We gonna hit the yesterday games. Gotta go on started with the Hornets and the Hawks. This game I low-key was interested in because y'all know Brandon Miller, my boy. And then y'all know I've been screaming free Tre Mann for so long.
Yeah.
Like Tre Mann was wasting away on the bench. They done won 3 games in a row on the Hornets since they made their trades. Grant Williams has been balling, little Chris. Hey, it is what it is. But Tre Mann, he had like 21, 8, and 6 yesterday. I think Brandon Miller had 26. And I'm watching the game. The biggest thing I'm thinking of, because I'm hyping up Tre Mann, of course. Brandon Miller, of course. Y'all know I'm a young guy. I like the young guys. But I'm thinking, DeJounte Murray and Trae Young are ass, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. But that backcourt, bro, I'm over it, bro. But like, how y'all feeling about the Hawks and the Hornets right now, just as teams?
I like what the Hornets are building over there. I think they got a lot of good. I also think they had a good trade deadline. You know, they got rid of Gordon Hayward, moved Terry Rozier, so the focus can be on. Focus can be on Lamelo. Focus can be on getting him a new backcourt mate that fits their timeline a little better. They got rid of PJ Washington, whatever that may be. I think that benefited the Mavericks a lot. Well, I'll get into that later. But picking up Tre Mann was low key a steal for them, a big steal for them because everybody knew what he could do being on the bench for OKC, but they're a deep team. So him getting the opportunity to show what he can do, a lot of people may be surprised, but if you like watch and know ball, you know who Tre Mann is, you know he could do this. He has shown this before. So he just finally getting his opportunity to shine. So Them finding guys to go with Lamelo and just bringing in I forgot the old rookie name, Misic or something like that. But
Misic, he's
okay,
solid.
He's been solid for them too. So they just collecting and aggregating talent and then allowing Brandon Miller to develop and be a focal point on that team, and that's what's gonna help them in the future.
And see, you laugh at me about Grant Williams, but I will say this: Grant Williams, because he's from that area, so he kind of care a little bit. Bro, Grant Williams as a role player next to Brandon Miller, I think Brandon Miller and LaMelo got the perfect mentalities for each other. Like Brandon Miller he low-key be intense, he very serious. Like, he be laughing and joking sometimes. And then LaMelo, he just bring the energy, he bring the vibes. I feel like that's gonna be one of the more underrated young parents going forward on top of Mark Williams. Then you got your 6-man in Tre Mann. Say I'm digging it. And then Nick Richards, he been having to play starting center minutes. He's gonna be the backup. Like this team gonna be all right. And Ray, what you got to say about the Hawks, man? What you got to say about the Hawks, bro?
Man. That's why Trae Young, it's hard to be a Trae Young fan at times because it's like, bruh, you consistently one of the most least efficient stars out there year after year. You're not winning games. You already said you don't even care about the regular season, so you already got a target on your back right there. People when you're supposed to be a star in this league and you say something like that, you don't think your peers heard you? Oh, okay, we're gonna make you care then. Or if you continue to not care, somebody gonna come take your spot. If somebody already done took your spot in the All-Star selection, you was mad about that. You got other stars trying to speak up, man. That's a robbery. How you gonna stick up for somebody who don't even care about the regular season? How you get voted into the All-Star game? You got to care about the regular season. You can't become an All-Star just off a reputation, unless you just really. Nope, I don't think so. I think they
10.
Losing streak. They had 10.
Okay. I think they just jumped in 10. They on a 2-game losing streak. But Brooklyn is
Brooklyn ain't getting that 10 spot. Out's good, but they not gonna get neither one of them gonna get past the play in. They gonna stay right where they at.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I sent that text earlier about Tre Mann. Man, that dude there. When I was just seeing his shot selection, when I was seeing just his play style, you wanna know who? I'm not saying he is this player, but he has qualities of this player. It's another young guy in the league. His game is similar to Anthony Simons.
See, you watched my video. I had just posted.
I swear I had not.
I literally compared him to a Jordan Poole type and Anthony Simons. That's the literal comparison I had for him. But keep going.
But yeah, man, he don't over dribble. He ain't out there trying to dance too much. He get soon when you give him just a little second of him being open, he's taking his shot. You know how the Jordan Poole, don't compare him to no Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole
has excluded himself from being compared to anybody his game being compared to anybody's. But no, man. This gonna be something. I hope LaMelo can get to a point where he can be healthy, because if not, I mean, we done seen. I don't care how good you is, you can't stay on that court. And we got some young gunners on this team. You gonna mess around and find yourself being forgot about. It ain't no such thing as we got Gordon Hayward still, we got Terry Rozier. No, they got young guys now that's about to be producing, and they have been producing since the trade deadline. So right now we still saying, man, and they ain't got LaMelo back yet. But it's another year gonna roll around, and if LaMelo's still on his same stuff, They're not gonna be saying, man, wait till Lamelo get back. Hornets gonna be like, man, shoot, we trying to do something right now. We trying to build towards something right now.
Yeah.
Okay, put your GM hats on, and before we move on, what would y'all do with the Hawks going forward? What would y'all do with the Hornets going forward?
I was gonna get asked Ray about his opinion on this, but I've been seeing these reports that Lakers saving up for Trae Young, pair him up with AD post LeBron. I wanted to know how Ray felt about that.
I'm clipping it. That's funny.
I don't know how much he really. I don't know. I just, if we take LeBron off that team, and the only thing we do besides that is just bring Trae Young on board.
What? They get way better.
I don't know about way better.
Way better.
I'm sorry. LeBron, his count stats look good, but bro, all his points come in spurts. He's not great for the whole game. Trae Young is gonna put pressure on the defense all game, and bro, LeBron defensively, I ain't gonna say he close to Trae Young, but man, that nigga ain't no out, bro. Give me the offensive firepower, Trae Young. Go ahead.
You don't think next year, if they had a trio, roll out a trio of Trae Young, LeBron, and AD, that's not going to be something?
Trae Young, Trae Young is he would not play with LeBron. He would play with AD. He would not play with LeBron. I'm not gonna lie to you. He wouldn't play with LeBron. He wouldn't do it.
And you weren't.
How is that gonna look for him and D'Lo?
Now D'Lo gonna be.
You better come off this bench or get your ass up out of here. We get Trae Young in LA.
So I'm saying, you would prefer D'Lo on the bench than Reeves?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know if you've been watching the Lakers lately, man, but D'Lo been out there looking like a legit point guard.
He always showing them flashes, but my thing is consistently, I'd rather have an Austin Reeves because he can do. We done seen what Trae Young look like next to a Bogdanovich, and I think like Austin Reeves is kind of like more in that type of mode, more than D'Lo who kind of wants the ball and he kind of want to. Oh yeah, let me get this for him. Like D'Lo go try to make stuff happen for other people more than Austin Reeves would next to a Trae Young. Austin Reeves getting next to Trae Young. Austin Reeves is like, yeah, I'm off the ball. If I'm attacking or I'm passing it back. D'Lo go still try to dance with it. So I think Trae Young would just like to play with Austin Reeves more. Oh, but Hornets. What would y'all do with the Hornets? So y'all trading. What's the name? Trae. And I think DeJounte Murray the most overrated guard in the league, bro. He is. That nigga be passing into traffic. I was watching the game yesterday. That dude going under the basket, passing into his center. There's two people right there. So it bounced off his hand. I'm like, bro, I don't like point guards like that. Like they make in traffic passes.
You say he the what?
Oh, most overrated point guard in the league right now.
Okay.
The Lakers were desperate for him at the deadline.
They saying he was asking though.
And then D'Lo said, "Nah, y'all don't want him."
But y'all got anything else on the Hornets, Hawks before we move on? There's only really a couple more games I want to touch on.
All right. No, I ain't got nothing else on them.
Right. So Magic, they after getting whooped on TNT and my boy Paolo first game, they had the limping Knicks, and of course they blew them out. My only question is, will the Knicks get healthy in time to get a top 3 seed, or like what's going on with the Knicks? Because has this dulled their momentum, in y'all opinion, stalled them out? Because I think, like, damn, bro, no OG, no Julius Randle, Bogdanovich didn't even play yesterday. So,
yeah, so he got hurt. Was it the second? I think his second game with them.
they done lost 4 in a row. 4th seed.
They're gonna have to do some winning. I mean, you can't keep losing games and expect to be fine, and then you're gonna need that chemistry going into the playoffs. So I mean, I think the Knicks are still like riding on the fact that that winning streak when they first got OG, and so they've been happy, they've been fine with that. But people are gonna start realizing that momentum is running out. He's hurt. Julius Randle's still hurt. Brunson's he missed a couple games here and there, and then so they need to all be able to be healthy and playing together throughout an extended stretch of this playoffs. So in order for if the expectations are for the Knicks to make the Eastern Conference Finals, they're gonna have to play a good amount of stretches throughout the regular season to get that chemistry going, so they'll be ready for it.
From a 1 to 5, I need y'all worry meter about the Knicks. Me personally, I'm kind of I want to say I'm at a 4 because we ain't seen OG and Julius Randle in a long time at this point, and there's constantly sliding. I did not know they was on a 4-game winning streak. I did not know they fell to the 4th seed, and I'm getting kind of worried. Ray?
I'm not gonna say a 4. I'd say more so about a 3 though. I think Randall might be returning back sometime next week, if I'm not mistaken. Unless they don't push his timeline back again. But
Look, Chris said, what he said? Never mind, keep going. I had it and I lost it.
But I think this is also a learning period for Jalen Brunson because this is his first year as the actual number one. So he gets to see what a lot of number ones have to go through, where it's like, okay, I'm in a situation where I gotta make it happen. My back is against the wall. I'm out here with a whole bunch of role players, but I gotta make it happen.
That's what I was going to say. Is you worried about the chemistry? Because Chris pointed out the chemistry. Like, is that a real thing? Bogdanovich, do he need to play with OG or Julius Randle and Brunson? Like, is that chemistry really good? Could it potentially really be an issue for them since they're not getting to play together right now?
Bogdanovich is a 20-point scorer. The only 20-point scorer I know in the league that naturally fits with any team. Because he's not gonna try to outshoot nobody. He's not a needy person. Like, it's some people be on the court, they not getting the ball. You can just tell, like, this dude, he not happy. Bogdanovich, I mean, he was in Detroit. He still looked like, okay, I mean, I'm gonna make the most of my situation still. So I don't think Bogdanovich is one of those guys. Now it's probably gonna take some adapting for the other guys, but as far as Bogdanovich, he's a team guy. I mean, he's never shown me to be selfish. He's never shown me to be a problem. He's never shown me to not be able to just be a chameleon on any team he's been on. So I think it's gonna be more so them just learning how Bogdanovich fits into the team more so than him trying to fit into the team himself.
Okay. So how do you feel about what you were saying about Jalen Brunson and playing with the role players?
Oh no, I was just saying, it's not something to just hang your head on, because it's one of those things where when some teams just go through their spells where it's they injury plagued and the only guy out there is your best guy, and this is his first year actually experiencing what he's seen Luka going through at one point when he was with the Mavericks. Like, sometimes it feel like you the only one out there. far as like star power, and that's what he going like. He now it's reality for him. He's seeing it from another lens now, and it's one of those things where when you accept that role, this is what comes with it. So
okay. Look, Chris, hearing what he said about Jalen Brunson, and we go kind of get into this a little bit more a little later. I guess it could be the next game we get into, but do you think now that you've seen what Donovan Mitchell is doing this year, and now you see how Jalen Brunson is doing this year, do we got to give Donovan Mitchell a little bit more props for what he did without Evan Mobley, without Darius Garland for most of that time? Seeing how Jalen Brunson is struggling, the Cavaliers didn't have nobody. They didn't have nobody, and what?
That man Jared Allen wasn't balling out.
I mean, he was doing
nothing. Jared Allen was playing great,
and he's also the guy who said the lights was too bright.
It's like not.
He's still a glorified role player.
He ain't in them bright lights no more. He's in regular season where he has been great. He's been fantastic so far this season.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna say Donovan Mitchell gets like a ton more props because he's been the number one guy before. He knows what it's like to be the number one guy. Whereas Jalen Brunson, this is his first time. I'm not going to give Donovan Mitchell props for doing stuff he's done before. I expect that out of Donovan Mitchell. I will expect that in the future for Jalen Brunson, but he's growing into that role, like Ray said.
He beat the 76ers, both them hobbled ass teams. I'm starting to think that he might be better without Jimmy Butler, at least regular season wise. Every time that dude, like when he suit up, them dudes do not win. When he's out, them dudes be winning. It's the weirdest thing, and it's the opposite in the playoffs. But it's the weirdest thing when Jimmy Butler been playing. Because I'm like, I look to the TV games like, man, this dude not playing in the dude. He done played them last few TV games, and them dudes ain't scored 100 points. And then when he gone, the numbers go back up. Yeah. So my question about the Heat is just, are they gonna get it together? And because Ray, me and Ray talked about this yesterday, and he basically was saying we always talking about this team, that team, this team, that team. But every time we look up, the Heat have made a conference finals run or a finals run. So are we giving the Heat the benefit of the doubt this year again? Or is it just kind of, I don't know, chinks in that Jimmy armor?
I mean, Jimmy is getting older. So like I don't want to just each year I'm not going to assume that this playoff Jimmy stuff is finna continue. Like I don't see this as like a guaranteed thing as each year goes by. I kind of see it as like he's pushing the most of his potential, the most of his prime, and he's squeezing out the last juices of his prime that he can get before that starts to go down. I mean, that's fine, but the Heat have a lot of, not a lot, but they have talent over there, and they have guys that play hard. They play under that Heat culture mindset. And so if you have Jimmy Butler, who's not in a rhythm because he's missing games, whatever, and that throws you off, that can be a little challenging for them to work through. But I'm not going to, he is their unquestioned leader. And then come playoff time, he is proven, he will step up. But I'm not expecting, I don't just sit here and say, yeah, I don't sit here and just mark it down. I have to see it before I believe he'll step up in the playoffs as we continue going forward.
That's what I was telling the dude. I literally said damn near verbatim what you said to Ray. I said that exact same thing yesterday. Because my thing is, okay, y'all done came out of nowhere a few times. But it's hard for me not to see. I done watched you. Like I literally done watched them like 3 times in the last couple weeks. And I'm just like, the Heat kind of suck. That's literally been in my head. Like, I don't like watching them. They don't look as good as we seen when they made their playoff runs. They never look like that. So Eventually, one of these days, we gonna be like, man, the Heat not looking good, and we'll get to the playoffs, and the Heat not gonna be good. That's just all I'm saying on that point. Chris, what up, though?
Last year they was trash, and everybody said they was done. I just want to remind y'all that this ain't the first year they looked this bad.
But how many?
They almost lost to the Bulls in the play-in. They almost didn't make the playoffs.
I'm not finna keep on just saying that that's okay. I'm not finna keep on believing that.
No, I'm not. See, I'm not saying that they're a top team in the East. I'm just saying they shouldn't be a team that we forget about either. Because we giving all these new teams, they don't even have an identity really. Because we don't know what they're gonna look like in the playoffs. But we know what this Heat team can be in the playoffs. That's all I'm saying.
What teams have we put over them in the East that don't deserve to be put over them?
Man, let me tell y'all something right now, man. They gonna have to show me that them niggas gonna be ass. See this from these niggas every year. Nigga, we can go ahead and really debate if we gonna keep it the fuck. My homie do all the time, and I can't doubt him. Outside of Greg Popovich, who can we just really say is the best coach in the NBA right now?
I think
it's Eric Spoelstra. It's Eric Spoelstra. We talking about think about the teams that we talk about in the East every year, and we don't never bring up Miami, but yet they always find themselves in the Eastern Conference Championship over the finals.
But
since 2020, they have been in the finals. They got knocked out early that one year, but they done made it to the Eastern Conference Finals and the finals every year.
Yeah,
like I'm not gonna keep doubting these until look.
It's not doubt, but what can we say about them? They literally can't score 100 points.
But DJ, they been like that though. That's what's crazy. They been like that, bro. We do not talk about Miami in the middle of the year. We don't talk about those niggas like nigga. They look bad during the year since Jimmy's got there, but for whatever reason, it's out that 1 year. They step up in the playoffs, bro, and that's just what it is. Like,
can I read off these stats real quick? Because it's for Miami, because
the team.
This is yes.
Okay.
And I'm only bringing these stats up because when I actually watch them, it looks like these stats. They 27th in points per game. They 27th in fast break points. They 26th in points in the paint. They 21st in assists. They 26th in rebounds. And when I watch them, it looks
they start over. I don't know what happened. My shit cut out. What they rank start again?
They 27th in points, 27th in fast break points, 26th in points in the paint, 21st in assists, 26th in rebounds.
Sounds about right to me.
But man, I can't keep giving it. I'm watching the game.
But answer me this: did you look at their rankings these other years when they made it as far as they went? Did you look at those?
But my thing is, they come out of nowhere. But don't you think eventually they gonna look like trash and be
eventually, yes. Eventually, yes. Like if you ask me that question, I do feel like like I keep saying, I gotta see it. But I mean, if I had to pick a year where I just think that would happen, I could say this year, but at the same time, it's like bro, that nigga has to be the greatest coach of all time, bro. Like if he fuck around and win one with this squad with Jimmy and Bam as his centerpieces, he's gonna be the greatest coach of all time. How many niggas you done seen? Like how many niggas have you seen work with Hall of Fame talent and then win another one with just people that we consider as stars in the league? Jimmy Butler's a big name, but we don't talk about him like that. Like he gonna be one of the few coaches that we've really been able to say they done did it with a big name guy and did it with a team that you just built and you coached the hell out of it. You can't say that about Phil. You can't say that about Greg Popovich. You can't say that about a lot of these niggas, bro.
See, you trust in Eric Spoelstra, and I get that, but eventually, because you can't keep getting 7th seed, 8th seed, trying to work your way in from the play-in, because right now they the 7th seed, and they only a couple games out of the 5th seed, but then they also a couple games out of that 9th seed. So it can go either way. But do you trust them right now, as currently constructed as a 7th seed, or they tie for 7th and 8th? So if they either get Boston or Cleveland, or if they even go all the way up to the 6th seed and get Milwaukee, are we trusting Miami this year? Because we got to put it on record now. Because we
You know
always
what?
say,
Let me go ahead and put it on
do
the
you trust
goddamn record then.
Okay.
I trust the goddamn team that waited till my nigga got his goddamn divorce settled to give him that goddamn bag.
Okay.
Okay.
But
I trust those niggas. Dog. That's who I trust. Them niggas is some dogs. Say, man.
What other games happened yesterday that y'all picked? Because I got the games that I wanted to get out. Because you had the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Bulls. We had the Pacers, Raptors, Grizzlies, Rockets. Stop me whenever y'all want to talk. Pelicans, Wizards. We finna get into the Mavericks and as an actual topic in a second.
Hey man,
Kings.
what happened to all that talk last night, man? You was going on and on about RJ, and you just got quiet. Did you lose connection? Did you lose connection or something last night?
Goddamn.
Yeah.
I mean, he started missing shots, bro. He was looking good. Then he started missing shots. I think they were stupid for not getting more for Pascal Siakam. They should have got Isaiah Jackson or Andrew Nembhard because Gary Trent sucks. Quickly is more of a scorer than a point guard, and I just think they just missing pieces, bro. That's one of the worst rosters in the league, man. If we just go keep it a buck. RJ still did good though. Don't get to talking about the C tier guys that we like, because I'm gonna bring up Mikal Bridges. They got beat by 50 if we go do that.
Well, damn.
Bro, that Nets team is, man, come on.
Oh, just fun fact.
Worst constructed rosters in the whole league.
Yeah, that shit is terrible.
Celtics made history. They won of only 2 teams. They've become the 3rd team to win by 50 twice in a season. And one of those teams was the 16-17 Warriors. I think he went for 40 both nights, didn't he?
Again?
I think he did. If I'm not mistaken, let me check.
They
scored 36 points.
I know he scored 20.
Oh, he only got 20. Oh,
Okay,
Derek White was going off. See, Ray a Derek White hater.
Yeah,
Pritchard got 28.
But see, that nigga only took 16.
I'm finna say everybody, come on now. I got Derek White on my on my fantasy team.
Oh my God, I did not set my lineup tonight. You know what? Y'all some hoes.
I didn't set mine either.
How am I a Derek White hater? All I said was he is not an all-star.
This nigga Chris whooped my ass.
I do that.
I said he a superstar role player.
Oh shit, they only had one nigga playing today anyway. It ain't matter.
So you can't be a superstar role player playing at all-star level. Don't that make sense?
He's not playing at all-star level though.
I'm talking about like in terms of a play. When like I said, y'all let me know if this makes sense.
If you comparing him to other role players, then yeah, he's an all-star. But if you compare him to other all-stars, he's not an all-star.
All-star.
Match him up against any all-star right now and see if he even looks like he belongs there.
How much better is Scotty Barnes than goddamn Derek White?
He ain't an all-star. What the world?
He's an all-star.
I'm saying he shouldn't be though.
Oh my goodness! Now here we go with this.
When I
said over Scotty Barnes,
now you want to act brand new. When we was talking the other day, you was laughing when I was talking about Scotty Barnes being an all-star. Now you want to act like you a Scotty Barnes fanatic for being like, come on, man. No, he is not no all-star player.
No, I think Scotty Barnes is all-star level for sure. But
damn, Chris, why you dropping niggas?
I wouldn't have picked him first.
Hey man, don't worry about what I'm doing.
Who Who else done played?
You nigga had to
We
drop that
haven't
nigga
talked
Scared Terry.
We talking about Suns, Pistons. What? He dropped
Talking
who?
about that King. Oh,
Terry Rozier.
Murray didn't play.
Who didn't play for Kings and Nuggets?
Murray.
That nigga Murray ain't playing. That nigga fucked up my play.
I told you he was hurt. I literally told you.
Murray got hurt. Murray got hurt
Yesterday?
In the first half.
Yes, we literally talked about it. You said Murray. I said, man, I don't know. He got hurt.
They say he got hurt. He got hurt against the Bucks in the first half.
Well, the only reason why I put it in because they had him at 21.5. So I'm like, nigga, that nigga play, he getting 21. Well, 22, I mean.
So Lakers beat the Jazz. AD talking about this is us. This is our identity.
What?
They 6-1 in this month so far.
But you gonna say that against the Jazz?
Was trash.
You see,
No, he didn't say that because they against the Jazz. He just saying how they've been playing as late as in these last 7, they 6-1.
The Jazz and the Pistons. Congratulations.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's 2 games. That's 2 games of the 6 games that they.
Well, then take two. Then take them 2 motherfuckers
who else
out.
y'all play? Who else y'all play? Who else y'all play?
Ray. Ray. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, you would not be given credit for beating trash.
And I swear he don't understand that he be doing that. He don't never get he be doing it.
We cooked the Celtics without AD and LeBron.
Okay, I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that one.
We cooked the Pelicans when the Pelicans was rolling.
Okay,
so what else?
I'll give you a hurt Knicks, hurt Hornets.
Hey, they still
trash.
They still got a lot of work to do.
Man,
they still got a lot.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stephen
5,
A. all
6,
on
7,
ESPN talking about. Don't count the Lakers.
It's another fan
8, 9, 10. Okay, so the last 10 games, y'all beat the Warriors. Lost to the Rockets.
You set on you set on what your team got? Or y'all need some work too?
Who that?
Y'all gonna get what?
I said we gonna get to the Mavericks. That's literally our next time.
And
I tell you right now, Mavericks beat the shit out the Lakers. Nigga, I'm putting money on it.
Hold on a second, DJ. DJ, you better tell that boy. Every time we play, it's always a close game. Neither one of them dominate the other.
I don't give a damn.
The last time the Lakers played the Mavericks, we cooked y'all.
Mavericks done played the Spurs and the Wizards. I'm not finna do that. I gotta keep
we played OKC and we blew them out. Don't start. I'm gonna save it for the topic, but you better make things correct.
Let's go and get into it. So Mavericks post trade update because Lucas got a lot to say. He got a lot to say. PJ Washington is 2 for 14 from 3. Daniel Gafford got killed by Danny Avdija against the Wizards. He got cooked by Cal Kuzma against the Spurs. He got dunked on by Blake Wesley. Wemby had 12 in the first 6 minutes on his head. What did
Wemby finish with?
What did Gafford and PJ finish with combined? 13 points?
Are they the starters? Are they the number one scoring option on the team? All right, but hey, since you want to bring up defense and stuff, I pulled some tape for you, DJ. I pulled some tape for you on Washington, so you can see what he been doing. And he put them clamps on Wembanyama. Yeah, he put them clamps.
I was about to say that's the only thing that nigga good for right now is defense. If that nigga just stop shooting the ball, I might be okay.
I told y'all he can't shoot. That's not fake.
Bro, I didn't give a damn, bro. See, but the thing about it is, like I said, I didn't too much care for them giving up that pick because that nigga ain't really a real scorer like that. Like his 3-point percentage is just too low for me to give him a first round pick for him. Now, if you're gonna trade them if you're gonna do 2 players for him, I'ma question it. But you know what? He's a better defender than Seth. And if niggas just think that Grant is weird or whatever, okay, cool. At least you're replacing a defender with another defender. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I'm like, okay, if they would have did just PJ for 2 players, I ain't gonna be mad. I ain't gonna trip because he can't shoot. Clearly, he can't. Nigga, that nigga can't throw water to a rocket to an ocean. That shit is terrible.
He can't. Look at his.
But he couldn't shoot before he came. But he couldn't shoot before he came. So it's not like that shit brand new. So that's why I say, nigga, if y'all would have just did the 2 players for the first, I would have been fine. Gafford, yeah.
Hey, where's the tape he keep talking about? Y'all keep hearing him say tape. What is this tape?
Hey, keep playing.
I mean, I don't even see no goddamn tape. I already told y'all how I felt. This nigga that got fleeced by Brittany Ritter, nigga. I don't give a fuck about no tape.
Hey man, check your email, DJ. I done send it to you. I'll pull it up right now.
You can put it on.
I'm gonna
share the screen.
I got, but this my thing. You said
Chris said he got the footage.
You said it to my email?
Yeah.
DJ, don't put that bullshit up.
Hey, my man.
No, I didn't see him clamp Wemby. Some dude hopped in my comment section yesterday talking about the same shit, so I do kind of want to see it.
Oh yeah.
But this my thing with this though. Why are you acting like this? My thing. Oh, he did put it on.
As a player on this team, as good as.
Go ahead, let me take you through this. Look at my boy PJ. Just go ahead and putting them clamps on him. Right then and there.
Oh, God.
Scared to shoot over him. Go ahead, PJ. 7-footer. He can't do nothing. Wop. Come on.
He looking at his little skinny ass muscles.
He did blow right past him though.
That's fine. We recover. Look at this. Strong. He can't even back him down. Can't even back him down in the post. Come on now. Scared to shoot over. Look at this mess. Sorry.
Hold on. Was that a foul?
Sorry.
Was that a foul?
Look at that. Passing. Look. He don't know.
That was a foul, right?
You say Daniel Gafford can't play defense, DJ? Daniel Gafford can't play defense? Look at that.
Where did you get this?
PJ, go ahead and work out. Look at that. Daniel Gafford, go ahead and show what's up. We locked down that paint. We locked down that rim.
Hey, Chris, whoever did this video, they asked, well, why the hell you gonna show a defensive play and he fouled the nigga?
Let me say, man, you gonna look at one clip. That's fine. I'm telling you
now.
No,
that's good.
You say he can't shoot. DJ, go ahead. Wop.
He was 1-5.
Play on me, man. I done told you.
That's one of the two.
Hey, man, I told you I pulled some tape.
I ain't gonna stun.
Chris, I'm sorry. Chris. I would agree with everything you said until that. Oh, you say he can't shoot?
Yeah. I don't know why you. He's 2 for 14.
Hell no, he can't shoot, nigga.
Hey man, hey,
I know you're trying to beat the table, but you gotta be honest about something.
He was
that nigga can't shoot.
He's paying homage to Dallas with that 2-14. Y'all ain't realize.
Hey Ray, hey, that's a bar, nigga.
That's crazy.
But
hey Ray, that's a bar, nigga. Hey, Chris, you might as well hang that up, nigga. That nigga Ray just cooked your ass like a smoked turkey leg, nigga. Your ass bobbing off the phone right now, my boy.
We didn't bring him in to be a scorer just yet. He ain't even got comfortable on offense
We didn't bring him to be a scorer at all. He can't shoot. He was bad before he got there.
It's gonna be scary.
Chris, you do realize that this nigga's gonna be playing with 2 top-level point guards in the league that can get you an open look, and he was still shooting bad. He was playing with Lamelo, who can get you open, and he was still shooting bad. Luka can't fix that, nigga. He got to fix that himself.
Hey, man, so when Grant Williams was shooting bad, we just gonna turn a blind eye and say, "Oh, he played great defense. That's fine."
Grant Williams changed his.
Grant Williams
changed his shoes, so it got personal. We seen the video with him and Kyrie.
PJ Williams can do more off the dribble. He can do more off the dribble. He can create better than Grant Williams. He's more athletic.
Why you keep saying that? Grant Williams is averaging like 18 points since he got to Charlotte. PJ Washington averaging like 6.
I'm bringing up what he's doing in Charlotte. Okay.
All we can do is compare. Chris, the reason why is because all we can do is compare what they're doing right now. We traded player for player. So all we can do is compare what player for player is doing for their new team right now. And right now, Grant is just looking a lot better. Now, could PJ fix it? That's cool. But Chris, we have to be honest with the nigga can't shoot. He can't shoot.
Grant Williams, 17, 7, and 2.
No, but Chris, all I'm saying is the nigga can't shoot. He finna play with 2 great point guards. If that nigga, they can't fix it. He just can't shoot. It's okay. It is okay. It is okay.
My thing is, I don't get why you not conceding this point, bro. PJ,
That's the only thing.
Why would I? Why would I shoot? I don't have any reason to concede this point. You haven't told me anything to make me concede.
9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists on 41.
Just concede that he can't shoot.
Games.
Hold on, Chris. You talking about? Hold on, wait, Chris. You talking about concede that he can't shoot? That's what you talking about?
I'm not talking about that. I'm not conceding the fact that it was a terrible move and that we shouldn't have done it.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to make sure because if you was trying to, I thought you was arguing that he is a great shooter.
I'm not saying that PJ Williams can shoot. I'm not saying that.
Okay,
he's a better offensive player than Grant Williams.
Okay. I just had to get some clarity. I was like, hold on now, Chris.
He's shooting 41% from the field and 17% from 3. And I just told you what Grant was doing. He's averaging like 9 points. Grant is at 17 points a game.
So you only look at those 3 games that Grant Williams did in
Grant Williams. I already told you Grant Williams was 38 from the field
on the Mavericks. He had the same opportunities to do something.
He was averaging exactly what PJ's averaging right now on better shooting splits. He was averaging 9 points and 38 from the field. PJ's averaging 9 points on 17%. Bro, let's just keep it. But we got to keep it real. But I did want to say this. Move on from that point. The Mavericks ceiling, with what you've seen now, this little 3-game sample size, I know it's small. Did this really up the ceiling of the Mavericks?
Yeah,
that's my biggest thing.
Yes.
So what's the ceiling of the Mavericks in your opinion?
I told you they can make a Western Conference Finals, and even potentially win the finals, depending on who the matchup is. When you have 2 superstars like Luka and Kyrie, and you surround them with two elite rim protectors in Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford, along with solid role players, Josh Green, Derrick Jones, PJ Washington. You have all these guys that can play their role, defend, shoot, whatever it may be, along with ball handlers such as Dante Exum, Jaden Hardy, things like that. We are fine. You can stagger minutes with Luke and Kyrie and keep them all on the floor as well. You have 2 killers on your team right then and there that can get a bucket and match whatever offensive production another team may put out, along with being a solid defensive team. Since PJ Washington has came onto the Mavericks, they've been number 1 in defensive rate. Since we got PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford.
Man, Minnesota beat the shit out of us now.
I hope they do.
What are the matchups?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. The matchup is crazy, bro. Like the only team where I can just say I feel like they
don't never look good against defensive bigs.
Who's a defensive big?
Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford is cooking Gafford. That up.
No, they not. Derek Lively too stupid right now, bro.
Lock it up.
Lively too stupid. He's a rookie. His IQ ain't there yet. I like Derek Lively, but he ain't there yet.
Would you bet on Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively?
No,
I love Derek Lively.
Would you bet on Cat in a playoff series?
He cooking Lively and he cooking Gafford. I swear to God.
Give me Cat and Rudy.
When's the last time you seen Cat cooking a playoff series?
When the last time you seen Cat play smart in a playoff series?
Cat been cooking. He gonna cook Gafford. Gafford and Lively, not nobody that's gonna stop Cat, bro.
What team he fell out to?
Draymond.
What team?
Draymond. He had Anthony Davis. I mean, not Anthony Davis. He had when they was with the Memphis series, that was Jaren Jackson, and then with the Warriors, Draymond Green. I mean, no. Who did the Minnesota lose to last year?
No, they caught Denver that first round.
Aaron Gordon, my bad. Aaron Gordon. He's actually played legit bigs in the playoffs. Jaren Jackson and Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon?
Aaron
Gordon's a legit.
That's what I be talking to you about, man. That's what I be talking to you about.
You was clowning Daniel Gafford for being small. Aaron Gordon ain't bigger than him.
Aaron Gordon is bigger than Gafford. He's bigger. He's bigger. He's not taller.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
6'9" versus 6'10", bro. So y'all, no. Aaron Gordon more physical.
The same size, muscle wise too. Yeah,
bro.
You know, just skinny dude.
I'm saying I don't know why you. Aaron Gordon more acting like Gafford's just little.
I'm not gonna lie. When I seen those clips of Gafford and PJ, I didn't realize PJ was that big. PJ ain't no just bulky guy, but he ain't no little guy either though. I didn't realize
6'7", 7'2" wingspan. He's solid. But this my thing.
That's a big defense.
That's not big enough. It's not big enough.
You like Wendell
Aaron
Carter
Gordon
Jr.?
6'9", Jokic 6'11". You look at the Clippers.
I mean,
You still got Kawhi, PG, both 6'8".
Who on the West got somebody for on Jokic?
Nobody, but we damn sure don't.
Did you see
Nobody.
what Jokic did to Gobert last year?
I'm just saying.
Did you see what he did to AD?
You said
what
see who
rebound?
did to who?
Jokic, he talking about what the Mavericks ain't got. Jokic gonna do that to everybody. He took them one by one and said, "You can't do it with me." So for you just to single out the Mavericks defense, like he ain't gonna.
Okay, what top 4 teams in the West can the
But my
Mavericks beat?
thing is, Ray, I don't even think that the Mavericks can do too much with all those teams' second options. Like, because even with Minnesota, they not finna do nothing with Ant. They not finna do nothing with Jamal Murray. I mean, the Clippers. I mean, they not finna do nothing with Kawhi. But other than him, who knows who might just have a good night with him? I mean, I just like the Mavericks. Not like I don't know, bro. I don't know because a lot of them teams they got size on these niggas, man. Like I just gotta see it. That's just me. Like I ain't trying to like down or nothing like that because I'm still a fan. But like I said, the biggest player we got is Lively. I don't like that nigga Dwight Powell. I don't know why he's still there. But like I said, Lively's still a rookie. His basketball IQ ain't all the way there yet, and it's nigga, you can see it. He gonna get there eventually, but he ain't there right now. And Gafford,
so what advantage do the Mavericks have in this series?
They got
to outscore everybody.
Luka and Kyrie.
They got to outscore everybody.
How do T-Wolves defense approach them? Do you think
Jaden McDaniels? Then you got Rudy Gobert on the front line, and then you got
they got perimeter and interior.
But I'm saying when you got an all-time great scorer in Kyrie and Luka, do you think they might switch up the zone on them maybe or man zone?
Bro, Rudy protect the rim. Jaden McDaniels.
That's what I'm saying.
Make
they got
it tough.
So many different defensive options. You see them maybe going zone, and the Mavericks struggling potentially with that zone.
I think in a playoff setting where it's more physical, and you got the bodies to be physical on the perimeter, and then you got the rim protection in the back on the back line. I just feel like that's just gonna be too much, and then you can't guard them. There's no good matchup for Cade, in my opinion. There's no good matchup for Ant, in my opinion. In the same way with the other 4 teams in the West. The only good team in the West at the top 4 teams I think the Mavericks could potentially beat in the series is OKC because they got the size advantage over them. But everything else, it pretty matches up evenly. So you saying you don't see a world where Cat and Ant can go blow for blow with Luka and Kyrie.
Ant can shoot himself in the foot sometimes too. Same with Cat. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they approach in the playoffs.
But I'm saying now, look at it from the defensive perspective, though, right? Who are they holding? Like who you looking at on the Mavericks and like, oh yeah, I can see them making Ant have 2 to 3 bad games.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's why I say he can shoot himself in the foot.
I'll stick Derek.
Sometimes Ant can force some bad shots, and it's like, bro, what was that? And he can do that back. And then you know what Cat can do. Cat can go 3 or 4 plays where it's just selfish and they all bad shots. So
you think the Mavericks would have the advantage in the Timberwolves if they play right now? You would think they could win that series, right?
They got 2 of the most efficient scorers in NBA history, and they're proven in the playoffs. And you trying to compare them to 2 guys who only got first round experience.
Minnesota had the same team last year.
If the NBA did a voting right now and said, what is one player that you could rely on come playoff time, I guarantee you Luka will have the most votes.
Okay, that's true. But it's a team game. My thing is Timberwolves teams is better, and their duo is not that far off. That's all I'm saying. Their defense is so outrageously crazy, and their duo is not far off. And the Mavericks don't have defense, in my opinion. All the last couple games with Gafford and PJ, even though y'all played the Spurs and the Wizards, bro.
We played OKC, and you
quit hanging on
them
them.
out.
You played two teams
leaving them out
after that.
You keep leaving them out, and we locked them up.
All right.
PJ had Shea in jail.
Okay. My thing is, my thing is, bro, I don't favor them against the Clippers in those 7-game series. I don't favor them against Minnesota in a 7-game series. I don't favor them against the Nuggets in a 7-game series. Possibly OKC.
You say you don't favor them. You say you don't favor them in the Clippers until Paul George start throwing up bricks.
Nah, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking my nigga Luka to the Clippers every time. I don't give a damn.
Till Paul George start throwing up. Clippers don't have no big man. They ain't Zubac cool.
They got
Plumlee cool.
They still got three 7-footers. Mavericks got one. Gafford 6'10". He's 1 inch off of being a small ball center, bro.
All right. Do you like Wendell Carter Jr.? You think he's a nice center?
6'11". He's 6'11".
He's 6'10".
No, Wendell Carter 6'11", bro. Is he?
All right.
Well, he could be. Whatever. Okay. But he's Wendell Carter better than Daniel Gafford.
Would you like DeMarcus Cousins?
Hell yeah! What the fuck kind of question is that?
Now he big. He might be 6'10", but he bigger than most centers in the league. When it's just
Don't you ever in your life try to disrespect my nigga Boogie like that in your life.
I finna say his offense make up for his defense. That's just how dumb.
Don't you ever in your life try to disrespect my nigga Boogie like that in your life, Chris? You disrespectful little man. Say
hey,
okay.
Like too. I'm just saying we talk about undersized and mess, man. Your center can be 6'10" and just fine.
Man, that nigga Boogie was a different breed, nigga. Stop don't compare him to these other bums. Don't give a shit, bro. That nigga was a bully.
So, okay, somebody jump out on the ledge. Where the Mavericks finishing? Western Conference Finals, first round, second round exit. Make a prediction since y'all so bold.
Second round.
I seen some people talking on. I seen some people talking on the book, talking about they was repeating what Chris said though. They were saying little Chris. They were saying with the new additions, they think that they can make a legit run.
They can make the Western Conference Finals.
Okay, but will they? Do you trust them to do that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you got Western Conference Finals. Chris said second round, right?
Absolutely.
They're gonna at least make the second. I don't think it'll be no first round exit. As far as the Western Conference Finals, I'm gonna say they can.
There you go.
I don't know if they will though.
Bro, that's gonna come down to the matchup if they make there.
Like,
I feel like
Luka and Kyrie gonna be having to go crazy. That's all I'm gonna
say. What matchups? That y'all ain't nobody told me the matchups that's gonna get them to the Western Conference Finals. I said
Luka and Kyrie having all time performances.
But I'm saying, who do y'all favor them against? That's in that top upper echelon. Because I'm guessing y'all favor them over LA Clippers.
I'll paint you a scenario right now. I'll paint you a scenario right. If this workout where the Thunder drop and they finish 4, we finish 5, we whoop them, and then we go in the Timberwolves at 1, we can whoop them 2 and make the Western Conference Finals.
Okay, so basically, that's basically what I want.
Whoop them is crazy. You think the Mavericks gonna just run over both of them?
I will say we get the Thunder out in 6 at minimum. At maximum, I'm sorry.
Say it, JDubb young. That's the only reason why I ain't jumping out that window.
And then what you think the series gonna be for them and T-Wolves if they meet?
I think it goes 6, but we'll get it done in 6. I think we go 6-6 and then we move on. We'll see.
We got a better chance against the Clippers than the Timberwolves, bro. Their size ain't no joke, and their perimeter defense ain't no joke.
It's okay.
The one who win the rebounding battle win the series, and they can't shoot anyway. They play
out rebounding these teams they face too. Chet, Wemby.
Boy, OKC is a terrible rebounding team. Dallas is notoriously a bad rebounding team.
Not with
I'm just
Gafford.
saying.
He get a rebound a minute every time he in the game.
I think there's a possible scenario where, let's say, if the Mavericks jump all the way to the 5th seed, Denver stay in the 4th seed, they could lose in the first round easily. It just depends on who get that. It just depends on the matchups, like you said. But I think the only team they could beat potentially is OKC and maybe the Clippers. But Minnesota, no. Denver, no. And I don't know, bro. That's just me. I think they could eat. I'm predicting them. I'm gonna say it. I feel like they're a first round exit, bro.
All right.
It is with you.
When have you seen Denver go out in the first round with a good team? That's what I want to know.
The West is.
It's only been one time, sure, but whatever.
It just, man, I gotta see more. Now, when we get to do our playoff predictions, like when we get actually upon the playoffs and we see the matchups, but as of right now, I just feel like they are first round exit. We doing a lot of talking off a team that don't beat the Wizards and the Spurs, two bottom feeder teams. They beat OKC, but OKC we clearly see they have the matchup advantage against OKC now, and that's a team we all can see that they can beat. That's in the upper echelon. They got the experience advantage and they got the size advantage. So beating OKC don't do nothing for me because I'm looking at the matchups and be like, you can beat OKC.
All right, I'll check back in with you after they go through that gauntlet you were talking about in your video.
Is anybody watching this OKC and this goddamn this Warriors game?
Oh gosh,
what is Laurie Marketing doing?
Oh no, is he selling?
He is selling.
No.
And nigga, I'm not even watching, but I put money on this nigga. He's gonna get my.
Hey, your boy can't say
what you bet?
He's going crazy.
I bet he's over on his points.
Nigga, you fuck. This nigga got 5 points.
He was getting. He should have, bruh. He coming off a back-to-back. He didn't look good yesterday. I don't know why he did that. He looked bad yesterday. And he was a back-to-back. You know he was. Come on now.
Yeah, he young as hell. I ain't worried about no back-to-back. I'm thinking you gonna prove yourself.
I'm saying he looked bad yesterday.
But I'm saying you a star player. You better not look bad twice. Damn, what is this?
Dang.
Say, man. That nigga, oh my God.
I did want to ask y'all this because I don't think Ray or Chris sent me their stuff. Only little Chris sent me his. But I did want to just briefly speak on this.
Okay.
Who do y'all got making a deeper run? Timberwolves or the Cavs?
Huh?
Who's gonna make a deeper playoff run? Who you trust more to make a deeper playoff run? Timberwolves or Cavs? Ray said Timberwolves.
Who do I trust?
Yeah.
Like if the playoffs ended right now, who would I pick? I mean, if the playoffs started right now.
Mm-hmm. Ray said Timberwolves.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's tough because right now the Timberwolves will get the Kings, Cavs will get the Heat.
Now I'm just saying, who do you trust more, just based on the season they have and they star players and just what we seen of them this year? So I think those are two comparable teams based on their experience level, their young.
You know what though? Like I think really what it's gonna come down to is Donovan and Ant, because that's really where my decision is going to. Like, which one of them ain't gonna play so stupid? So we done seen Donovan is a playoff riser, but we done seen games where it's like, nigga, you got to take a lot of shots to get your numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So
him and Ant both, they say Ant underrated when it comes to just because he keep getting put out in the first round. But
Ant is underrated, but it's
he put up numbers in the playoffs. But I trust Donovan. Give me the Cavs. And they've been shooting. Y'all know Evan Mobley shooting 40% from three.
The only reason I think I would trust the Timberwolves just because I just feel I trust they bigs more than I trust the Cavs bigs. I don't really like Jared Allen and Evan Mobley don't excite me.
Man,
that's just me.
I'll give you that. Cat is legit, all NBA level big, can shoot the three. He actually been playing solid defense.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and you got to think about it. I mean, like right now, we talking about the Cavaliers playing the Heat. Like, they'll probably win that matchup just because the Heat are a small team anyway. But you think I'm gonna take Evan Mobley and Jared Allen over what the Celtics got, what the Bucks got? Shit, Philly. As far as them two, no.
So who? Look, Chris, you got to pick between these two. Who you trust more? Then I'm gonna speak my piece.
I don't remember how my scoring worked out. I think I'm rolling with the Cavs.
No. Okay.
I don't remember.
No, you ain't got to remember your numbers. Just off a gut. Like if you looked up and at the end of the playoffs and we see Timberwolves went out in the first round, Cavs went out in the sixth. Like who do you trust more right now? Because they both young teams. Everybody kind of down both of them.
I'm gonna go with. I think the Cavs, just because they've been on this win streak and they've been looking good, chemistry wise, and then I like the fact that Evan Mobley has been able to stretch the floor a little better than what he has in his past couple of seasons, and I think that will be very crucial for them to have success in the playoffs, as it will open up the floor for their two guards to do damage. And then Jared Allen taking that next step as well, adding to his game offensively. Right now, and I will trust him on the defense as well. Just like Timberwolves have great defense, but Cavs can play defense too. So right now I'm leaning a little bit more towards the Cavs. Also, matchup wise, in the East, I just think they'll have it they'll be able to win a little more too. So I don't know. That's just me.
Who would y'all be most shocked that made a conference finals run? If the Timberwolves ended up in the conference finals or the Cavs ended up in the conference finals, who would you be most shocked by? Me personally, I can't. Bro, I like the Timberwolves. I just can't see Cat in no conference finals, bro.
You a hoe.
That's crazy.
I spent all this time praising him and talking about what he been doing. Just to change.
I can't see his goofy ass in them.
Bro, can y'all see it? Like, be for real. Can y'all see?
Nah, conference final in Minnesota's nasty.
Your floppy ass feet.
You ain't seen him in
shit.
Since the last year.
But shit, I'm gonna holler at y'all boys, man. I'm gonna hop up off of here.
All right, bro.
All right, my G.
It's been 20 years, literally. That last championship the Lakers got to, they played KG.
Yeah.
The last championship that Lakers when they had Kobe and Shaq, they played KG that year in the Western Conference Finals. That's the last time he been in 04.
Who would y'all be most surprised to make it? If y'all look up and see him in the Western Conference Finals, who would y'all be most surprised? I'm not saying Timberwolves can't do it, but I would just to see Cat in the Conference Finals would be crazy, bro. That's why I picked T-Wolves.
The Cavs should have a higher chance just because the East is not as deep as the West is. Yeah.
I would be I'll run with you. I think I'd be more surprised to see the Timberwolves there. I'm not saying they can't do it. They could.
But I still trust the Timberwolves more than I trust the Cavs. That's just me, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. You didn't never say why you don't trust the Cavs, though.
I get on here.
Because you just pointed out why the. Because you just pointed out why you don't trust.
If I can't trust your number one, that's all I got to say.
you trust Anthony Edwards more than you trust Donovan Mitchell?
I gotta see it. I gotta see it from Ant too, though.
Yeah.
But no,
But he
skateboarding.
hasn't given me any reason to just be like, I don't have no trust in him at all.
Tunnel vision. He had bro. Anthony
If he went
Edwards,
if he went up against any other team last year in the first round, they would have went 7 games. At least.
Okay. That's understandable. But this the last topic. Anybody got anything else on T-Wolves versus Cavs? This segment was trash. Y'all really kind of gave me nothing. So
hey man. Hey man.
I mean, look at the
Chris, you gave me the best analysis. You did give me the best analysis of this segment.
I don't know. I mean, take it as you want, but I just don't. Just to me, Timberwolves, they're gonna have to, as far as just me being able to trust them a little more. I don't know if I can. As far as get deeper than what I think the Cavs can do. I would put money on them.
Didn't y'all see the Cavaliers Bulls game yesterday? Where Ray texted me. Ray, you remember this?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was you saying? You was laughing at me, wasn't you? You was because I was saying, man, these Cavs different.
What did you say when I laughed? You said stall me out. So you lost faith in that.
All I said was stall me out. All I said was stall me out.
Yeah, but your faith dwindled. I ain't trying to hear that.
But this my thing. Was you surprised when you found out they came back and won? Because you showed was.
They should never even been down.
You can't say that. It's a basketball game.
Right.
But he ain't gonna give Donovan Mitchell no credit. Donovan Mitchell showed some of the greatest leadership of all time. He wouldn't give a damn.
I don't give him no credit, but I call him an all-world regular season player.
Oh, did y'all see Tyrese Haliburton? Y'all seen his interview on he made himself look so bad.
I didn't watch it yet, but I saw that clip you sent in the group chat about
How did you feel about that?
Tyrese Haliburton, he had a decent-ish point. I mean, he's talking about, so he basically said that, it's not, he don't always care about, helping out the players in general and maybe being more individualistic, right? Is that kind of what he was saying?
But yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can find it real quick so I can play it.
Yeah.
Because man, I couldn't stand this, bro. I don't like him. I don't. Because y'all gotta watch that full interview. It's on JJ Redick. It's about an hour, but they got it bust down in the clips. And he got where he was talking about the 65 game rule. And I don't like that dude, bro. Just because he didn't even have good talking points. JJ Redick had good talking points. And Tyrese Haliburton just was complaining that he wouldn't go get his money. or he potentially wouldn't go get his money. And it's just like, man, this dude here, bro.
But I mean,
in the NBA, and I'm not like here to.
It's like we go here, roll that back. But yeah,
how I feel in the NBA, and I'm not like here to. I'm not going to say anything bad about the PA. Like the PA is amazing, but I do think us as players, you're not really necessarily thinking about everybody. You know what I mean? You're thinking about how does it relate to you and like kind of your peers. I think kind of with like this year with the draft combine, like everybody has to submit their physicals now with this new rule. Like I'm not gonna lie, that would have screwed me if I had to submit all my physicals. I was coming off a broken wrist. I didn't give my physicals to Cleveland. I didn't give my physicals to Atlanta. Like I didn't give my physicals to teams that I didn't want to go to. Where like I understand why a GM would want everybody's physical because I don't care. Like for me, it was like, you're going to draft me. You don't even know if my wrist heals correctly. You don't know what my wrist looks like. So then that's a risk that you're taking. And I understand.
Come on, bro. The new rule is for players. You got to give out your medicals. That should be just standard practice in anything. Before it was a warehouse job I had. They wanted my physicals. And it's just like, God damn. And he's literally withholding his physicals, talking about, yeah, man, I didn't want to go play. Bro, who is you? who even knew Tyrese Haliburton coming into the draft, man? And for you to be, man, I'm withholding my
Hold on.
physicals.
There was some people calling for the Knicks to take him.
If that's your gripe with Haliburton, you don't like no player ever.
I was gonna say
But
that's
I'm saying,
guys
no,
who manipulate their draft position.
People have
but I'm.
also, he ain't the first one. There's people who have been known to threaten teams. If you draft me, I'm sitting out my rookie year, and I'm gonna sit out my whole rookie contract until you trade me. He's not the first person to say something. He just said I didn't give him my my physical. It's people who actually went a step further, saying I will not play for you. I will not suit up a game for you. They said Kobe said that about the Hornets, and that's why Hornets was like, okay, we're gonna draft you.
They don't make it right. You bringing up people that did it too don't make it right. You didn't have no problem with Tyrese Haliburton said. No, I'm asking you. Did you have a problem with Tyrese Haliburton said? Keep it up.
I played basketball in high school. Every year I played basketball in high school, they said you have to have a physical in order to play the season. Mm-hmm. So I don't agree with that part. Just because I like to play it on me, I'm going to agree with everything you say. I'm just saying, no, if that's your biggest gripe with Haliburton, then you should go find out what every player has done then. Because it's always some teams there that's scouting you, and you like, I'm not even going to show up to this combine. I'm not even going to show up to this. That's known around the league.
That's how now I know that's how it go, but I'm saying he's talking about how this rule, he don't like the rule. To do it is one thing because you like, man, I'm just because it's a loophole in the rule. But for it to be a rule now, and you clearly get the rule, but you kind of going at the Players Association, basically what he was doing, and saying they not looking out for people because of this rule that he would have not benefited from. I'm saying this dude is out of touch. He's literally complaining about a rule that makes sense. The only people that it don't make sense to will be the players that don't want to go to certain teams. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying this dude is out of touch with reality. He just don't want to go by the rules because he want to make the rules. If y'all watch the full interview, y'all can hit me up like privately whenever y'all finish it. But this dude just come out like a guy who just wanna he kind of won't just control. He don't look at himself like an employee, bro. And that's my problem with Tyrese Haliburton when I watched the interview. And I'm saying that's just a perfect example of that, in my opinion.
Well, that's
because he's complaining about a rule that just came, huh?
That's your problem with a lot of players. A lot of these players don't necessarily see themselves as an employee. They see themselves as their own independent contractor for the NBA. They see themselves as their own brand, and they happen to play in the NBA.
Well, they're stupid. They're employees. Just because you rich, that don't mean nothing. If somebody else signing your check, you an employee, bro. I get you got going on, whatever you got going on the
empowerment, man.
But that's what I'm saying.
What DJ said is true, but like you said, they not out of touch with reality. This is what they think their reality is. I'm just as important as the owner. That's how they look at it. I'm the star. I'm a face of the league. I'm the face of this franchise. I'm bigger than an employee.
Yeah, that's what they see.
Like you think a guy like it's on. The reality is it's only probably been 5 people that has ever touched a basketball court on the NBA level who transcended past that employee status. And I only think it's been 5. For the last, since we've been alive, it's probably only been 2. And that was Kobe and LeBron.
Mm. You don't think Steph?
Like no, I'm not gonna put him not on that status.
I don't even really think Kobe, because both them dudes stayed. LeBron, the only person that's really been dictating. Not saying that Steph couldn't do it. Not saying that Kobe couldn't do it. But LeBron's the only person that took advantage of the leverage he had, to where it's like he's holding organizations for hostage. He's been the only one to use that power. Even Jordan could have did it, but didn't. So
see, Giannis trending down that path too.
Giannis is trending down that path, but yeah, his brother's trash. For him to have a job,
hey, come on.
No, the Nash having a job shows his power. Now you see, they just got Robin Lopez the hell up out of there. You say, Brooke, you're not good enough, you brother. Give him the boot.
Dang.
They got him out of there for cash. I looked up the trade. They must say for cash considerations.
Yeah.
But that's all I'm saying. I just didn't like how Tyrese Haliburton said that, because you understand why that rule was there. You didn't want to go because you didn't want to play, so you didn't give them your medicals. But for you to not like that rule and low key bash the Players Association was saying how they not trying to look out for the previous players. Anytime a guy says I love the PA, but come on, man.
I mean, I don't like. So he's saying, oh, because I can't dictate where I want to go in the draft, and it's a dumb rule. You feel like that's what he's saying?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yes. You want me to play it
I don't
again?
think that took away opportunities for him as a player to get drafted.
I could be wrong. Let me play it one more time, and then we can move on. Because that's kind of what I got from it, unless I'm just straight up tripping.
In the NBA, and I'm not like here to, I'm not going to say anything bad about the PA. Like the PA is amazing, but I do think us as players, you're not really necessarily thinking about everybody. You know what I mean? You're thinking about how does it relate to you and like kind of your peers. You know, I think kind of with like this year with the draft combine, like everybody has to submit their physicals now with this new rule. Like I'm not gonna lie, that would have screwed me if I had to submit all my physicals. I was coming off a broken wrist. I didn't give my physicals to Cleveland. I didn't give my physicals to Atlanta. Like I didn't give my physicals to teams that I didn't want to go to, where like I understand why a GM would want everybody's physical, because I don't care. Like for me, it was like, you're going to draft me. You don't even know if my wrist heals correctly. You don't know what my wrist looks like. So then that's a risk that you're taking. And I understand.
I got it. I just might be tripping, bro. But for some reason, I didn't like that.
I mean, but draft fit also does matter to you as a player. As
but
a player,
I'm saying him criticizing the rule. No, but I'm saying for you, okay, exploiting a loophole is exploiting a loophole. If it's not a rule, then I know players do this. My problem with that, the Players Association and the NBA, I guess, seeing that this was a problem, and because he's basically talking about CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum is the Players Association. He's the head of the stuff, or whatever. And he basically saying,
we're in advice.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? This was not a bad rule. He just said he gets it. But I'm saying he's so pro player and he's not even thinking about nobody, but he's basically saying he's selfish and how he would have got screwed out of a rule that's actually a good rule. Like I don't get the pushback on this rule. I get you when you exploit something that's not a rule. It's not against the rules to not give nobody your physical. So you can be like, man, that's ugly, but you can do it. But for him to come out and say that they fixed the loophole, for him to come out and say, man, I don't like that. He basically said, I don't like that. And it's just like,
yeah, I don't like you can't exploit it no more. I don't know. Or they can't exploit it no more, yeah.
Ray, am I tripping?
Let's just be honest though, DJ. Before you knew that this was not a rule, before you did not care about this.
I never really liked when guys was acting diva about the draft and shit like that. I mean, it's just, I get you have your preferences.
I'm talking about before we knew that NBA players did not have to give out their physicals to teams they didn't want. You did not care to even look into that. Don't try to fake care now because the player is speaking out on it you don't necessarily care for.
I'm just me hearing that. I just didn't like it, bro. It sounded kind of entitled, but it is what it is. Now, last topic of the day. Is anyone even hyped for Allstar Weekend? Because I don't know about y'all, but I don't give a damn.
It's gonna be the same old sad song. People just waiting for Sunday night.
And then you better hope Sunday night is a good game.
That's the. You remember back, man? They used to be almost like a family get together type of thing, man. That Saturday night, shoot.
Yeah.
Even Friday when we watched the rookies versus sophomores back then, like, man, who the new young talent about to come in and make a name for themselves, and then that just lead right into to on Saturday when you watch the skills challenge, the 3-point shootout, the dunk contest. Like, it's like, bro, that used to all be a build up for Sunday night. Like, people came to All-Star Weekend. That's why they call it the weekend. People came for the whole week. We want to see every event that y'all got going. Shoot, we used to even watch the celebrity game back then.
I love this. That was my favorite. Bro, it's my guilty pleasure. I love the celebrity game. I love to see these celebrities that do all this dancing and prancing around, all this movie acting. I want to see if they can hoop because
how athletic he really is.
Yes, that matters. The rappers, like, it tells me a lot about you if you out there looking all crazy on the basketball court. So, you know, it just I love the celebrity game. I love the Rising Stars Challenge. The only thing I never liked the skills competition. But what would you just say, Chris?
No, yeah, I was like, I like the celebrity game. I used to be, I like the celebrity game a lot too. It's just like I used to think when I was watching All-Star Weekend, I was like, man, they really competing hard. If you doing a skills challenge, you really want to show off you got the best skills in the NBA. You 3-point, you really trying to show you the best shooter in the NBA. And then dunk contest, it has not been like ever since All-Stars don't do the dunk contest, it's not the same. And you can say, yeah, we had Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon. They weren't All-Stars at the time. They were just very talented dunkers, and they put on the show. And you would think but after you have that, and then the next year when it wasn't as good, and it continues going down that path as like being meh, it's not something I'm necessarily looking forward to. I'm just like, oh, I hope it'll be good, rather than, man, I can't wait to see it. It's like, I hope it's good this year.
So, do y'all got any excitement for this weekend? Just y'all personally? Because I don't give a damn. Like, even a celebrity game, I said, bro, I really don't care if any of these dudes can hoop. I didn't even see nobody I wanted to see.
They've been hyping up Steph versus Sabrina more than any other
event.
That's to let you know how this weekend about to go.
That's the main.
They've been going around asking NBA superstars and all-stars, who y'all got, Steph or Sabrina? They ain't been asking who y'all got. Jaylen Brown, Obi Toppin little brother. Matt they've been asking who do y'all have out of Sabrina and Steph. I'm like, bro, this is, man.
Who's in the celebrity game this year? Let me look see who is in the celebrity game.
I only recognize like 4 names.
It's not,
but it's
recognizable. But
I think the 3-point contest, Sabrina, I could care less. I mean, it's interesting just to see how a girl go finish. Well, a woman, a lady. But they got Donovan Mitchell in there, Laurie Markkinen, Haliburton. That's a good 3-point contest.
Hey, Micah Parsons in the celebrity game.
Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna watch it, but
yeah,
she's not the reason.
That feeling it ain't the same no more.
Nah.
I am hyped about the how they do the rookie sophomores things, how they draft. I am excited for that.
I like how they draft the teams and then they do a little tournament. That's kind of cool. I mean, so I'll be watching to see that a little bit to see how the rookies do or your rookie sophomores do. And they allow the G League Ignite to get up in there too, kind of, so you can see, Modest, Ron Holland hurt, but Monty Bates.
Man, they 2-18. I wouldn't even let them come this year. That's a disgrace. It's literally like 4 people in their stands, bro. That's a disgrace.
And they still gonna go top 10, man. They still finna go top 10.
Shout out Ron Holland. Went to Duncanville. I like Ron Holland. Like his game a lot. But they tried to feature him as a number 1 option. That boy is a role player. He gonna be a superstar role player in the NBA. But I'm saying they just not using him right. No, hey, Ron, bro. If Ron Holland, because they played him at power forward most of his high school career. Y'all know how Texas do, y'all. Motherfucker be tall. They put him at center. This dude really a guard. But they had him as center and power forward at 6'6", 6'7". And he's learning how to play the wing position on a professional level. It's his first time playing on the wing. So that's why he looking like he looking. And he's still getting 22 and 8 and 6. Just all raw. I think he just turned 19.
Exactly. that ain't an excuse. Just because it's your first year actually playing it, you should already have some ball. Like, come on, the era you came up in, everybody. You say what?
Nah, he can handle the ball. He can shoot a little bit, but he doesn't know how to play a wing. If I'm just putting you at the post, like you got to get real on ball reps.
He grew up in an era where it was positionless, so you should.
Duncanville ain't positionless. It's public high school, right? But I'm saying I get what you're saying. How the other guys coming up, but they at Montverde, they at Oak Hill. He's at Duncanville. He's at Duncanville.
Yeah.
Like, you know how they come on, Ray. Duncanville is not developing.
Shoot, the last 3-4 years they had.
And they suck now. Anthony Black, he on the Magic, Ron Holland on the Ignite, and Duncanville back to being unranked nationally. They just had two dudes that was dudes. You know what I'm saying? You in high school and you got two players going to the NBA, you gonna have a good team.
Jamius Ramsey, not even. I don't even know what he doing anymore.
Yeah, that name. But back to this celebrity game. Do y'all like that the G League night let them dudes experience the All-Star weekend? Is that a good selling point?
It's whatever to me. I don't really care. I mean, it's gonna be cool to like be like, oh, look how they held up against the top rising sophomores or whatever if they turn out to be decent in the NBA. But I don't think this one little, exhibition match gonna really tell me much about how they playing. How they are as players.
So the coach for the celebrity game is Shannon Sharp and 50 Cent, and it's Stephen A, Lil Wayne, and Asia Wilson. Because I want to talk. I'm gonna share my screen. I do kind of want to talk about this game really quickly because I kind of see some guys that I know. Because y'all know my boy CJ Stroud playing, and I see Michael Parsons, so I want to talk about this for a brief second.
Metta World Peace, the best one in that game,
man. Boy, the way he was shooting his last couple of years, he might not be. So they got Casa. Say, bro, because they got two WNBA players. They got Jewel Lloyd, which she cold. Natasha Cloud, she solid. Why do the girls don't know? There's never been a WNBA celebrity game MVP.
The thing I don't ever understand is the WNBA has their own All-Star game. Why do we feature them in a select? No, like, is that not like some type of form of just like disrespect? Like, why do they participate in the All-Star celebrity game?
It's trying to help them get exposure. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is like. I think it's to also just have some people that are competent at basketball. So, I mean, it looks remotely like a game, and at least some buckets gonna go in. But
no, we done seen some WNBA players stink it up. When the last time you seen a WNBA win the MVP?
But I mean,
I'm just keeping it above. I done seen a lot of missed layups from these WNBA players.
Can Sir even hoop? Like, it's some names on here. I'm like,
who is that?
That singer.
He's a singer.
And he signed with TD.
It's like people that they're not just putting people that can hoop. They just getting names sometimes.
Jennifer Hudson is crazy.
Like, has Chris Brown ever? When I seen that, I was like, I mean, I recognize the name, but I don't recognize the game. Like, I've never heard of her saying she hooped ever. Like, it's some people like
that's what I'm
they should going forward. We should do background checks on what your what did you do basketball wise?
So let me ask you
this. Sign up for this game. You don't got no type of resume behind yourself.
So
you don't got to be a college ball player, but just have some type of resume with you.
Have y'all seen that celebrity league? What's that shit called? Where they be doing on YouTube? Crew League.
Yeah.
So y'all basically saying y'all want to see more of that competitive celebrity.
Has Chris Brown ever been in the All-Star celebrity game? I don't think he ever has.
Boy, I know he I'm sure he has.
No, Quavo. I don't think he ever been in there. I know Quavo has for sure, but I don't think Chris Brown has ever competed in the NBA celebrity game.
Right.
He's been in celebrity games. I don't think he's ever been in the NBA celebrity game.
He has to
Google
be.
it.
I'm
You
finna
can Google
Google
it.
it
I
right
don't
now.
think he had.
If not, that's a trap. They need to do a
You got
celebrity game,
come on
all-star game.
Come on now,
Go
DJ.
get all the former MVPs.
Don't act like you don't know why the NBA turned their back on him after that situation back in the day.
Man, the way the world is now, they don't give a damn about this shit no more.
But I think Chris Brown just kind of said forget about it too, though. Like he don't care for it no more.
No.
I know Justin Bieber has.
Justin Bieber been in it.
I know Kevin Hart was those years.
When Kevin Hart got 4 MVPs. Yeah.
Some of his numbers was trash, you know. One of those
I
MVPs
know.
he definitely deserved, but the other 3 is like
some of them he got them popular.
Quavo got 1. DK Metcalf got 1. Terrell Owens got 2. Shout out Orny Duncan, bro. I think Orny Duncan the best player I ever seen in a celebrity game, bro.
Well, T.O. was way better than that dude. Stop it.
You don't know who Orny Duncan is.
Hey, Orny Duncan was not.
You talking about the dude that was with Obama?
Yes.
You smoking crack. You think he actually better than T.O.?
Hey, I'm gonna put a list out. I'm gonna put a list out of top celebrity All-Star game participants.
Bro, the best celebrities I've seen. Give me Orny Duncan, T.O. right there, DK Metcalf up there. DK Metcalf, he was dunking. He was doing so DK Metcalf up there, Quavo up there, but
Bieber?
My number one, who?
Bieber.
Man,
Hey man, he was just in the hockey. He was just in the hockey All-Star game, whatever.
Man.
Yeah, he probably.
But it's hard not to put Kevin Hart in there. He got 4 MVPs in a row.
Man, this ain't, hey, bro.
He only deserved one of them, though, man. That boy got one of them. He had like 8 points, 5 assists.
Orny Duncan should have 2. Yeah, bro. Orny Duncan should have 2.
I want to say Kevin Hart stole one from him.
Yeah, Kevin Hart stole one.
He gave one to Orny Duncan too. We know ball, bro. Shout out to us, bro. Who else could have a Orny Duncan, Kevin Hart, NBA celebrity game MVP discussion? Who could do it? Not many. But what else? Because let's look at the teams for the sophomores and stuff before we get off.
All right.
Let me see. The Panini. The hell was that? Ain't that them cards? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a card.
But before we get to this, I'm gonna see what's up, bro. And we're gonna have to pick. So y'all see that right there. Can y'all see it?
Zoom that in a little better.
How? Oh, I can. Let me see if I can do it. Like,
okay, yeah, that's better.
That's better.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read it out if y'all just in case. So Team Pal is Bilal Koulibaly, Hami Hawkins, Brandon Miller, Brandon Podziemski, Jabari Smith Jr., Casey Wallace, Victor Wembanyama. That's Team Pal. Team Tamika Catchings, because you ain't just gonna know about Tamika. I don't know why they did that. Paolo Banchero, Dyson Daniels, Jalen Duren, Keontae George, Scoot Henderson, Jaden Ivey, Keegan Murray, Vince Williams Jr. They cooked. Jalen Rose, Jordan Hawkins, Chet Holmgren, Walker Kessler, Derek Lively, Benedict Mathurin, Shaden Sharp, Jeremy Sohan, Jalen Williams. Team Deadlift Shrimp, my boy, the funniest name in sports. Izan Almansa, Midas Buzelis, Ron Holland, Mac McClung, Tyler Smith, Oscar Sheboy, and Alondis Williams. Oh,
I was reading that last one. I was like, who are they? Yeah, I seen who they play for, and I'm like, that's why I don't know them.
Yeah, all that G League and that G League team.
Oh,
give me Team Jalen. Team Jalen.
Let me see.
And give me Team Pal. Brandon Miller, Hami Haas. Man, come on, man. Victor, they about to kill them dudes, man.
Boy, y'all sleep. Tamika, bro. Paolo, Jalen Duren.
Tamika got the worst team.
They ain't got
Paolo
no
about to be out there by himself on offense, man.
I was just
Hey,
gonna say
I
they ain't
like
got no guards. I like
Keontae
Keegan
a little
Murray.
bit.
Yeah, bro, that dude is having just as bad as a year school.
Keegan
Nah,
Murray remind me of Russell
look at that
Simmons.
game he having today.
Hey, that's cool. That's cute. You said
Look.
what you saying? Right?
He remind me of Russell Simmons' son. That robot looking one.
So Ray, you said Team Pal.
That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going with.
Bro, they got Brandon Miller and they got Victor Wembanyama. And they got defenders. But then Jimsky can score. What you say, right? Go ahead, Lucas.
I'll give you the reason why I got Team Jalen. They got size. They got 3 7-footers over there, and they got 3 bona fide bucket getters in Jordan Hawkins, Benedict Mathurin, and Jalen Williams. Like that right there. That's all I need to
name off shit.
Wait, so what?
So I'm glad you didn't name off shit when you said bucket getters.
Shaden Sharp not even gonna play. This nigga picked Shaden Sharp.
Shaden Sharp is out.
He had surgery.
Yeah, he's not. Jeremy Sochan is his replacement. Actually,
that's bad.
He don't need to be out there doing much.
Bro, we finna see Team Deadlift look the worst we've ever seen in a Rise of Star Challenge. All them dudes, it's finna be nasty. No offense to Modest Buzelis and Ron Holland, but they teammates are ass.
And they
for this type of challenge,
they got chemistry.
That's true, but that don't mean shit. Them other niggas got talent.
Yeah,
that's cute.
They going to get some NBA talent.
So I ain't gonna stunt. I'm picking team. I'm picking Team Tamika. Ray picking Team Pal. Lil Chris picking Team Jalen. We gonna see. Paolo enduring. That's really what I'm looking at. And then I think Jaden Ivey and Keegan Murray, they gonna be the wild cards because they might stink it up one game and they might be good. So, but hey, yeah, man,
don't sleep. Yeah.
Let's look at the what's the name too real quick. What did I just go to? So, HBCU Classic.
That must be a new one. I ain't never heard of that one.
Steph.
One thing we can always agree on, though.
Steph not
the 3-point superstars is gonna always be there. They ain't never gonna hide.
It's one they take the most pride in.
Two niggas ain't running up and down the court. Man, you stand there and shoot. Nigga do this shit all day. I ain't gonna lie.
Cat is my dark horse in that.
No, you not lying. Cat is a dark horse in this.
My dark horse, if we gonna do a dark horse, it's gonna be Malik Beasley. That nigga can't do shit, but he can shoot.
Shoot. I seen him last year with the Lakers, man. And I've been seeing him this year with the Bucks. That dude came inside of a barn.
He the only role player in there. He the only role player in this year.
That's his job. He only has a job in NBA because he can shoot. Ray, nobody is a good role player on the Lakers. Just stop that. Lauri Markkanen, another one who got a chance. He's such a good shooter, bro. He been sticking it up lately. Stupid motherfucker. He lost me some money.
I got
$5. But
I ain't gonna, well, it's the two people that should come down to should be Haliburton and Lamelo. Because Haliburton, he's literally a set shooter. This particular competition is made for his shot. And Lillard, we know what he is.
Tyrese Haliburton gonna be too damn slow. Tyrese Haliburton gonna be too damn slow. That's slow ass jump shot.
I got.
He gonna make them, but this should be slow. You say you got who?
I got Trae.
Low key, Trae come in pissed off. He losing all these games. Can't even be an all-star.
Mad at Murray.
But Dame got the most experience in this, so he should do well.
How does it go? Does it have like a final 4, final 3? I forgot how
It
it is.
goes straight from the 8 to the 3.
So who y'all 3? My 3. Let me. I say, Lauri Markkanen, Dame and Malik Beasley. Lauri Markkanen, Dame. The lights might be too bright for Malik Beasley. Lauri Markkanen, Damian Lillard, and Trae Young.
I go Donovan Mitchell, Damian Lillard, Trae Young. I want to give a big one, but I don't know. Cat's hit or miss to me. I don't know if he's gonna be hot or not.
He too damn goofy.
I can only imagine if Cat win, what voice he gonna use. You know, man, I just came out here and I did what I had to do, man.
He a clown.
Winners win.
Nah.
Who your final 3, right? Oh,
I'm gonna say Tyrese, Dame, and Cat though.
That ain't bad.
okay. But that's pretty much it. I don't know what other events we ain't looked at. The Steph versus Sabrina, so that's it's its own individual thing. I'm gonna eat it.
That would have been crazy if Steph would have competed in the 3-point contest and then turned around and said, "Hold on a second, Sabrina, let me finish this," and then turn around and beat her. That would have been
what's
crazy.
this? The skills challenge?
Yeah, they got
okay.
it.
Let me see.
I don't even know how to judge this.
Oh.
So
Now that they putting bigs in it, I don't even care for it no more. Why the hell is Mouse turning into skills competition?
This ain't the first year Big's been in it. Big's been in it.
Exactly. I ain't watched it. Man,
Bigs don't want it.
Man.
It shouldn't just be any big though. It should be bigs that's legit.
Yes,
like,
that's what I'm
Jokic
saying.
style. Like, come on now, Mouse Turner. This dude can't even move correctly.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all seen what Udonis Haslem said about that dude, man.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. And Scotty Barnes, we seen he was an idiot last time. Y'all remember what he do last time? I forgot what he did, or he just was out there bricking. One of them. But giving the team top picks, they was top picks for a reason. They more talented than the other niggas. But then Scotty, Maxey, Trae fucking around get it.
Team Allstars
got
they all.
You said they got what?
2 good guards.
That's what I'm saying. They fucking around get it.
I don't
Team
know.
Pacers.
What you saying? I'm just confused. Like, why do they in Indiana? Never mind.
Yeah, they do that every year.
That's the only reason why.
They just trying to put Victor Wembanyama and shit.
Why did they? Oh, they could have picked just their best guards or their best playmakers.
They should have just put Siakam. Go ahead, Lucas.
Yeah, I don't know why Miles Turner in there, to be honest.
Dude, and then they should have took out Victor Wembanyama and put in Cade, bro. Psych.
I feel say, I don't know if you're joking there.
But we crossed the 2-hour mark, man. Y'all ready to get up out of here?
Yeah.
But this concludes another episode of Hoopy Stories Podcast. We'll put basketball proper perspective. I'm D Noseball. That's Chris. That's Ray. Shout out other Chris. And we go.